Welcome to this short video introduction to the SEOlytics SEO controlling software. We will go through a few of the functions from the new version we launched at the end of November, and it will be ready with all the functions at the end of March. What we're looking at right now is the dashboard overview. Basically, you can arrange the dashboard with all the functions from the software in any way you like. So basically, any function in the software you can filter and adjust in the way you want to look at it on a regular basis, and then via mouse click drag it onto the dashboard. And of course, the dashboard you can rearrange as well. So basically you can create a cockpit necessary for your daily work. The first function we will have a look at is the SEOlytics visibility rank. Basically what we do with the SVR is that we measure the visibility of any ranking domain. So basically we have a large reference keyword set, and if I enter a domain over here, we will look how many keywords do we know from the reference keyword set the domain is ranking for, which position is the domain ranking with this keyword, what's the overall search volume from the keyword, what's the CPC, and everything aggregated together will be one data point over here. We do this on a weekly basis. As you can see over here, I can enter any domain or subdomain I like. You can also see over here with the tabs that this function will become much more international very soon. Right now you can use the software in the daily position monitoring in 19 different countries, but some of the functions are still limited when it comes to the database, when it comes to certain countries. But as you can see, we will adjust this pretty quickly. So you get a graphical overview about the SEOlytics visibility rank. Of course, you get a data table as well. You can choose the time period you want to have a look at. And in the new version, beside last searches, you also can save searches. So basically, any function that we will have a look at, and you can adjust it with like search and filter options, which become much more in the other functions. You can save it, and then via one mouse click accesses like on the next day or something. So basically over the year you can save a ton of mouse clicks. Of course, not only can you do this for one domain, but you can also compare yourself with competitors. At the moment it's possible in the new version to compare 10 domains with each other. So basically if you want to do a competitor analysis when it comes to the overall visibility in the SEO parts, then you can enter all your competitors and yourself, and then you can get a good overview if competitors ranking above you and what is like your strongest competitors. We will also have a look in the keyword tool. The keyword tool accesses a large database that we provide, and we update on a short interval. As you can see in this function, it's even more flexible when it comes to the search field. Basically you can enter domain, a host, subdirectory, or even a URL. So if you have a single URL from your web project and you want to know this site, does it rank, and if so, with which keywords that you can do it. So you can just copy and paste it over here and go to analysis, and then you will get the data. As you can see here at the moment for Amazon.com, it's approximately 240,000 keywords. I have a keyword filter, and as you can see now with the keyword tool, it's much more information that you can use the search and filter options for. So I can filter after hosts or subdirectories. So if there's a subdirectory, for example, I just want to work with this one, and I can just filter it with a mouse click and have a look there. Also, of course, usable for competitor analysis. If I want to analyze a competitor and only parts of his business matches mine, then of course I can, depending on how his website is set up, I just filter through it. In addition, I can filter after position 1 to 3 and page 1 to 10. So basically it's really quickly done to find potential in keywords for my domain, for example. So I can say, okay, I want to analyze my own web project, and I will just enter my domain and say, okay, I want to see all keywords I'm ranking on page 2 with right now, because I know that the step from page 2 to page 1 in the search engines will give me a very good traffic boost. And of course, it's usually easier to start with keywords I'm already ranking well with than to start with complete new ones. In addition, it's different data like CPC, search volume, I can filter for as well. I get a SERP distribution. As you can see here, you can export graphic and table data. It's unlimited. You can do it anytime you want, and even for the keyword data, it's not limited. So if you put in a competitor, he's ranking for 200,000 keywords, you can just export it. That's no big deal. In the table, I get the keywords, the ranking URL. As you can see over here, we also cover universal search results. So if there's a news result, video, an image result, and so forth. For transparency, we also give you a date when we collected universal search and position data. This is already a preparation for a very large increase of our database. And then we will just write it into the database. You can see where we got this data. You can see the search results, CPC, search volume, and in addition, of course, you can also filter after that. As you see, it's very flexible, and with just a few mouse clicks, you can get into the detail data you want to work with, because you don't want to like go through half an hour of a large table or something. If you export a filtered list, of course, it will just be the export that you saw before. While the universal search results over here are generic, is a generic information that this keyword over here has a universal search result. It doesn't mean this universal search result is from this domain, in this case Amazon.com. If you want to know that, you will switch over to universal search, where you can have a look at the universal search results from any domain. So basically now it's for Amazon.com. I can see, okay, I have over 900 images, I have videos, and I can filter that, and of course the rest of the filters is here again as well. So if you would have like shopping results or something like that, you would see it here as well. The SERP archive is a function where you can have a look at the top 100 results for a given keyword. For demonstration purposes, I chose Hannah Montana over here. So basically, you can see there's a lot of universal search results on this keyword. Of course, the top 100 results, you can also just have a look into the search engine and look at it. But we offer you a one single table where you can see all the results, and the interesting feature is that we also give you a trend. So basically you not only have the current week, but you can also see like the weeks back. What were the players there? Is there maybe a competitor that's going up, that's going down? So you can see a weekly trend, a 4-week trend, and you can also here go back to historical data. So basically, it's pretty useful to see how's the competition on certain keywords. Are there maybe competitors coming up? Or if you're going into a new area of business, to just check the 5-10 most important keywords and see who's your competitor. And then you go back to the visibility rank, for example, and check them there. And then you go more into detail to analyze them. There's also a SEM part. It's not finished yet in the new version, but just to give you a brief overview. I can enter any given domain as well, and I will see how many search results, not search results, how many AdWords ads from AdWords do we know for this domain. So for example, this is Amazon.de at the moment, but it's over 180,000 keywords we know that the book ads on. So you have the keyword, the URL, you see the date again, position, competition, search volume, and you also have the title and the ad text, and it can export the whole thing as well. So if you want to analyze a competitor, maybe have a look how he's organizing his snippets, maybe you can learn something from him. Of course, you can also go back historical data again. So if you have a competitor and you know he's not booking at the moment, but he booked like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, you can just go back and also scan through the historical data. And of course, you have all the filter opportunities here as well. So with just a few mouse clicks, you can filter the list. There's also a trend in the SEM part, which basically works like the SEO trend part, but just for the AdWords. So you can see the different results and where the ad has been and what the trend is over the last weeks. One more function I will show you is the backlink parts. It's our backlink module. First, we have overview about all the backlinks that we know for this domain. So, for example, for Amazon.com, it's 11,379 backlinks that we know. Here is a graphical overview about the backlink structure compared to the PageRank pyramid, and you can also see that we have different criteria for the backlinks we mark the status with. So there's good backlinks from an SEO standpoint, and the bad backlinks we split up in JavaScript, nofollow, not available, hot link, it was shown in a frame, or it has not been found. So basically in the table where you get like all the data, here you have a status, and then you also have like a small icon where you can have a look. What do we know about this backlink? And as like in the keyword tool as well, here you can use the search options, the filter options. I can filter after countries, for example, after source domain, after link text, link status, page rank, numbers of internal links, external links. I use these to filter. Have the table with all the data as well. So it's the source URL. I have information about the country, the service in, if it's an image, yes or no, what is the link text or the alt text, depending on the link. If it's a picture, you can see we show you the source code, you can have a look at internal, external links, the page rank. So it's a lot of information, and I can filter after that as well. And of course you can export it or drag it to the dashboard. You can also have a look at the popularity. So it's domain pop, class C pop, IP pop. Of course, you can also set a time period for this as well, and have a look at the different data. As you can see here, it's very flexible. Again, I can enter a domain, a subdomain, subdirectory, or a URL path. The keyword distribution is a quick overview about the keywords used in the links. I can also filter after link status, or switch between text links, image links, and then I get a table and a graphical display about the keywords being used. So while this is interesting for yourself, of course it's a really quick way to have a look at the competitor and see if he's doing a good link building, or he has a link building strategy, what is his most important keywords. As you can see, it's a quite long list, and of course I can export it as well. Top URLs is another nice feature where it's a quick overview about the URLs from the domain you're looking at that have the most backlinks. So basically you can see it's like the index page with like over 4,000 backlinks, and then there's like a percentage. And of course you can filter it again. So pretty quick possibilities to get an overview. It's not all the functions. Like I mentioned, it will take until the end of March until we are ready with the new version. But there is a daily position monitoring where you can monitor your own individual keyword set, like the rankings, on a daily basis for your own keyword set in 19 different countries. And of course there's some other functions as well, but this was just a short introduction. So stay tuned. Once we're ready with the full version, we will post another video about the rest of the functions. So stay tuned.